Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the fourth episode of Behind the Business. I'm your host, Jason Manarintr, and I'm so excited to be talking, having a good conversation that I feel like me and my dad have never had. So I'm a little bit nervous and excited to be talking to him today. Before we get into the conversation here, I just want to talk about some history with my dad. My dad's 66. Born and raised in Bangkok, Thailand. Moved to Canada, Calgary in 1989. So at the
81.
81, sorry. At the age of 27. He has two brothers, two sisters. He's the second oldest out of the family. He's had his business, Scissors West Salon, for how long, Dad? How long have you had that business? 37 years?
Yes.
And he's actually been running it with my mom, and they've been working literally every day on that business for 37 years, and they have two employees right now. And yeah, is there anything else I've missed, Dad, before we started? Anything you want to say or add to that?
No. Still working.
Still working? Okay, so
Not as much as before. Before I used to work 7 days a week.
wow. Well, we'll dive more into the work aspects of and the business. But let's start off. I really want to talk about what made you want to come to Calgary, Canada. Why the move?
I like to see the world. It's like the song is California Dreaming.
Okay.
Everybody go to California. Something like that.
Okay, but you came to Calgary.
Yes, because a friend of mine, he just finished study in California and he moved to Calgary, Alberta.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
So when you moved to Calgary, I know you came in, you said
79 as a student.
Okay. And as a student for?
A beauty salon, yeah. Beauty culture, yes.
What made you want to get into a beauty salon?
So I can meet all the girls and I can go party.
Okay. And isn't that where you met mom?
Yes. But actually my school take a year longer because I was thinking when I finish 1 year, I can finish the school. Mm-hmm. But the school, they don't count by day, they count by hour.
Okay.
So you have to finish school by 1,400 hours.
Okay.
Approximately maybe 9 months. So all my friends, they graduate, just only me. So I have to go another year at the school.
Okay, so you're in Calgary, and did you speak English at that time?
A little bit, yes, a little bit. Not
And
much.
How did you meet mom? What is that? Why you guys moved? Why you moved back to Calgary, or what was it here that made you want to come back? Because you came to school here, and then you went back home, right? And then you came back in 1981.
Oh, I just get my instructor, the teacher,
Okay.
asking me if I can interpreter the language, translate from English to Thai to
For the students.
for the student.
Okay.
That's happened to be Cindy, my wife, as the future, as a present. Sorry.
Yeah, Cindy is my mom, and so your wife. And so what happened when you moved back, and what made you come back? Was it for mom? What was it like that brought you back to Calgary? Because when you finished school, you said you moved back to Thailand, right? Mm-hmm. And what was it that brought you back to Calgary?
Because I have to come back. That's a problem with what you call the present.
With
Cindy?
with mom.
Yes.
Okay.
Because we get married. That's why.
Oh, you guys got married
Yes.
in the first year?
Yes.
What? You proposed to her the first year? Like
Yeah.
when you met in 1979 or
yes. 80.
1980. So you proposed after a year.
Yes.
Okay. Crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, because she looked like a cat. Now she like a tiger.
Oh my God. Okay. So
Why you laughing?
I just didn't know that. That's crazy. You always told me this. You when you came back to Calgary, you had $500 in your pocket.
Yes. Yes.
And how was that? How did you find coming back to Calgary with $500 in your pocket? Basically, you have no family. Were you scared?
No.
How did you deal with that?
No. By that time, when you're young, you don't scare anything. You just do whatever is happen in front of you. You don't think too much like an old man right now. You just do what in front of you. It's okay.
So what was the first thing you did?
Oh, I was a friend of mine. He's a bartender
Okay.
at the High Steakhouse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I just be starting with the bus boy, I think.
You started as a busboy at the Hyatt.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
High Steakhouse. Yes.
And how did you get into your first salon? How did that happen? How was that transition, and how many years did it take you to actually get your first salon with mom?
Oh, so after I work part-time at High Steakhouse, I am working at the salon
Which salon?
at the Place Concord, the one on the 6th Avenue and 10th Street downtown.
Okay.
That's where I start working there.
And you were there as
Employee.
an employee, just
Yes.
cutting hair and working at as a busboy.
Yes.
And
And that's where is the Peter name coming from? When my boss told me I have to pick up the name, when the customer calls, so they can call with the short name. So I pick Peter.
so Peter isn't your actual name.
No, that's just a nickname, just to call and easy to recognize and book appointment. That's Peter. That's what I choose.
So
That's what I chose. Yeah.
So you chose the name Peter,
Yes.
just as basically like your English name, so it would be easier.
Yes, because Thai people, everyone have a nickname in Thailand anyway.
So now you're Peter working at the salon. What did you learn, and how long were you at the salon until you got your own salon? What was what happened in between you being a busboy and working here to finally? I think your first salon was in Marda Loop, right?
Yes.
How did you get into that?
Oh, I have one day I have one phone call from my friend. She called me one day. She want to sell her business because she want to move back to Ontario because her husband is in military. So I just
So she called you specifically.
yes, because she know where I'm work. We the same class, the student in school.
Okay.
So I just come to take a look. The one we have it before is in Mother Loops,
Yeah, it was on the corner of Marda Loop,
33rd Avenue.
33rd Ave. I think the building just got burnt down recently, right? It's that
Yes.
corner, 33rd and
I think about
27th or something, or
somewhere.
yeah, somewhere around there. But so what? She called you, and what happened?
So I just come to take a look, and I bought it.
And did you save money to buy it, or how did you purchase it? And at this time, where was mom? Was she with you? How did it happen?
Oh, mom worked at another location on the 17th Avenue near 14th Street.
Okay.
That time, and I'm working downtown. And before we have this first salon in Mother Loop, so she quit her job on the 17th Avenue and moved to the one in Madalup, and we work together.
So it was just you two when you guys started.
Yes, slowly.
Slowly?
Is mean I'm operate by myself before, and she come to fill up whenever she free, and slowly move to work together.
When you first started working there, were you scared, or what was it like to sign that lease and to buy that business?
Not really.
Can you disclose what you bought the business for?
I cannot remember. 3,000?
Oh, so you bought her
3 to 5,000. I don't know. I have to go take a look. Don't forget that this 37 years ago.
Yeah.
And Madalup there is not Madalup. It's
totally different now.
Really quiet neighborhood. After 5 o'clock, nobody walk past my shop. And you take a look right now. Madalup is so congestion.
Yeah. Yeah. So you bought it, and then they just basically said, "Here, take over the business," and then gave you the keys.
Yes.
And then you just started working there?
Yes, and that's what the name is. Start with the Scissors West.
Was that the original name, or did you pick that
Original name, yes.
Oh, so you just took over the name?
Yes, just by the goodwill. That's what they call goodwill and whatever. It's just a small shop. It's only about 300-400 square foot. That's it.
Yeah.
2 chair, 1 sink.
Yeah.
Yes, no back door.
And you were running that business, and then you moved 10-20 years ago, right?
Yes.
What was the biggest thing you learned while you were working there, and like what was the hardest thing you had to deal with? Because there must have been a lot of things you've had to deal with if you're running that business 37 years and still running it, right?
Just make sure you're healthy and come to work, open the door.
And did you guys work every day?
Pretty well. Every day, yes. Sometimes work at home too.
You've been working at this business for 37 plus years. You're 66. You're basically, I would say you're somewhat retired.
That's everyone talking about when they're over 60.
But you still work and you still travel a lot. So I feel like we're missing a lot right now between your work when you started the business and where you're at right now. What have you learned that you could share running that business for so long? Because I feel like that's a long time to be running the same business and for you to be cutting hair. What is some advice or something you can share for someone that wants to start up a business or hair salon or anything and run it for this long of a time?
Answer?
Yeah.
Well, when you do thing and you feel like you love to do and you like to come to work, so the work is become like it's not work anymore. It's just like you come to see a friend, the clientele, and you talk. It's kind of like a meeting people, and you get paid. So that's become like come to meet a friend. So you don't feel like you come to work at all. And at the end, you get paid.
And what would you say, was there any difficult times in the business? Any times that were really stressful for you?
Yes, at this business is all about the service and performing. And sometimes, nobody perfect. Sometimes you cannot make your customer satisfied, or something is misplaced and misperform. That's the thing you have to make things right. So whatever make things right, you have to do it.
Do you have a story that you can share of a very stressful time? Or
Yeah, sometimes you get the customer, they're not happy. So just solve the problem. Here, it's on the house. I don't charge you. And at the early beginning of the business, I get some of the motorcycle gang.
Okay.
I don't know, are they what you call? I don't know what's gang, but anyway. with a tattoo and a motorcycle, Harley Davidson come to give us a service, and they say don't have money. They when they have it, they come to pay.
And what happened?
What happened? I have to let them go because it's, we agree to do the work and I accept to do the work, so can do nothing.
So they just basically said, "We'll pay you later," and left. And was there like an argument or something, or?
No argument. It just go and cannot remember. It's a long time ago. That's the early beginning of the Scissors West in Madaloops. Oh, by the way, I get broken twice.
You got broken into twice.
Twice, yes.
How did you deal with that?
Just call insurance.
Didn't you guys have like a flood in your salon also or something?
No, that's the one in Outdoor. This is the first.
The first salon.
One, yeah, in Madaloops.
So
it's a small shop, yeah.
So you had one in Marteloup. What year did you have to move from that one to the Altador one?
Oh, I started Scissors West in Madaloops on my birthday, January 10, 1983. And I was there until October 2006. That's what we were moving from Madaloops to Outdoor. So we are at this present location about 14 years.
14 years.
Yes.
What is it like to work with Mom every day? For those that are listening that don't know, my parents have been working together every single day. So how was that working together? And how did you guys seem still pretty happy. You guys travel together and you guys are together every day with work and in the personal. So how was that in the business and outside? How did you make that happen, Dad?
Oh, at first, work together is always have a conflict. Try to do the work. And the problem is we don't know who the boss.
Okay.
So sometimes she want to be a boss, and I said, no, it's me. And sometimes I think I'm a boss. She said, she is. So
how did you?
We just start to thinking, maybe we're gonna have the day who gonna be the boss and the day who gonna just listening, not to be a boss.
Okay, so you guys planned the roles of maybe that week, who was in control, like who was the boss and who wasn't.
Mm-hmm. Tuesday, Wednesday, you can be the boss, and the weekend I'm be the boss. Or now is more like automatic. Everybody, everyone do their own thing. Keep busy.
And who? Because I know you have two employees. Like, what are your guys' role? Are you guys dealing with everything together, or are you dealing with more things and she deals with more things?
You mean between two of us?
Yeah.
Or the worker too?
Between both of you guys.
Oh, actually not much. Everyone know their duty. So everybody give a hand to do the work. At this age, you don't have to talk too much. You've been there, done that.
Mm-hmm.
So things have to be do in front of you. You just do it. Sweep the floor, cleaning, answer the phone or whatever is. Whoever there is just do it. No role is you have to do this or you have to do that.
Everyone just takes their part in.
Yeah, everybody know their duty.
Got it. So you're 66, Dad, and a lot of my friends and the people that have met you, they really, really like you. They say you're cooler than me. They always say this, your dad's cooler than you, Jason. They've drank with you, they've partied with you. And this was probably still within like the last 10 years. I feel like I'm older than you, okay? And I still feel like you have this young age mentality at 66. What is it that makes you so easygoing, I feel, or I don't know what the right word, just laid back and still enjoying your life and planning to travel and do all these things that make you happy. What is it that brings the happiness still for you after all these years?
I think number one is to act or behave like this. Number one, come into my mind to be try to be nobody happy or perfect anyway. So number one is life too short. When this word come into your mind, so really simple. You have to do something is to make it worthwhile, to make and gaining in your life. If you have a chance to enjoy it, so enjoy it. Or try to be enjoy the moment. That's it. But sometimes it's not easy. You know, easy to say than done, but you have to keep practicing. Sometimes it doesn't work that way, but keep practicing. Enjoy your life, but not make anybody suffer.
That's really moving, because you definitely are enjoying your life. I see that, and you guys travel a lot.
That's just, I told you, keep practicing.
But you guys travel, at least recently, you guys have been really enjoying like the last 5 years. What made you guys start to travel more? Because I feel like you guys are here 6 months out of the year. What was that pivotal point for you guys to be like, make that decision to start traveling a lot more? And I feel like that's kind of what I've learned from you guys, is to travel more. And that's what we've been trying to do, and work. So like a work balance, because I feel like traveling just helps you grow and enjoy like the world. Like, did you guys always travel? I feel like you guys didn't always travel.
So you have to remember how I get to this country, Canada. Okay, I was born and raised in Bangkok, Thailand, and when I was young, I always dreaming about to come to overseas or another country. Maybe a little bit in my idea, like to see the world. So with the work, I work in the public and with the clientele, so many different type of walk of people. I learn from them. I have to give the benefit to all my clientele, the one they've been there, done that. You know, they've been traveling, they've been, you know, all kind of walk. So I learn from them how to traveling and enjoy life, because the year go by from 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20 years gone by. I can see how they're getting older and older, and they give me a lot of advice. That's what I learned from them, to be happy and enjoy life at the moment.
And where do you see yourself in 10 years? Because how old do you feel, Dad?
To be honest with you, I don't think about number at all. It's just a day, you know, another day, just day and night. That's it. But, you know, in this world, you have to have a minute, hour, day, week, month, year. But for me, it's just like another day. I feel blank. I never celebrate my birthday anyway.
Okay.
To be honest, I don't celebrate my birthday.
We've celebrated your birthday.
I know, but not like every North American people, not, you know.
Canadian, American, North American.
Yes, they celebrate, you know, birthday, anniversary. No, I just have like this every day, you know.
Is there something?
I'm happy anyway.
Is there I think is there anything you want to do, or anything you want to do that you haven't done yet?
Stay healthy.
Well, you're pretty healthy, I feel.
So when you're healthy, and the rest just come along by automatic, When they say to stay healthy, it means, you wake up, you're healthy, it's like you have $1 million rather than you lying on the bed in the hospital with the oxygen in your mouth, your nose, and that's $1 million doing nothing to you. So you just want the health. So that's from what I see. Take care of your health first, and the rest come automatic.
For sure. But yeah, health, I agree, is very, very important. When you don't have your health, you
got nothing.
Yeah. And that I had a huge wake up call this winter with my health. And so definitely humbled me a lot more. Anything else you want to say, Dad, before we wrap this up? Or I felt like this was a good conversation. And I really appreciate you coming on here. I feel like it took 2 weeks of just nagging you. So thanks for coming on for the Father's Day special here. Anything you want to share before we end this, Dad? Any last words?
Oh, nice to talk with you, Jason. And I hope everybody enjoy their life. Don't wait. Just do it. Thank you.
Awesome way to end it, Dad. Awesome way to end it.